Guys, it's here. So this is a couple days late, but Sonic Forces, I had some technical difficulties in creating Japanese PS4 account, but we're here. It's taken too long, but I have actually been excited to try this for a while. I know this came out a couple days ago for PS4, but I've been kind of a little bit busy, I guess you could say, and I haven't had as much time to play this. Okay, I mean, like, I haven't been busy enough that I haven't been playing games. It's just the process of trying to set this up seemed a little daunting, and in fact it was. But hey, better late than never, and this is still before the game comes out, so I count it as being alright. But being said, I want to play this, so let's hop right into it. Quick disclaimer, I am absolute trash at 3D Sonic games, especially the boost ones, because I never really have played them. Yeah. So take that how you will. I'm not expecting this to go well in the slightest, but here we go. Okay. So you can only play for 60 seconds, I know that. I've seen these demos, I've already seen them, so it's not like I've never experienced them. But with that being said, I want to get right into the Sonic stage. Oh yeah, because like it's weird, because like, is it O that's jump now? I might play this a couple times because I really want to. Ooh, okay. No. Okay. What's boost? Whew, okay, that's the quick step.
Hold on, Tails. I'm on my way.
Can I be holding forward the... I think I can be holding forward this. Boost is square, okay.
Better kick things up a notch.
Oh! Press X to jump. I would have never been able to tell that. I'm saying like I've never played boost games before, and look at me, I'm just like a pro. Okay, like, no, I suck. But... like, for the most part, I actually really haven't played these games, so I'm surprised I'm doing this good.
There's sand everywhere.
Okay, like, people have been saying this gameplay is trash, but honestly, like, I'm enjoying this. And so that's all of my stuff. I know I went really quiet, but people are saying this is really linear, and you know what? I can agree to that. It is actually quite linear. But I'm not actually upset about that. In fact, I want to play through this one more time. Like, okay, linearity, people get bothered by that, but I don't feel like it's as big as an issue as everyone's making it out to be. I mean, like, people say, you know, you don't have control over Sonic, but I feel like I'm actually really in control with this right now. Okay, and, like, one thing I want to say is this is not Generations level, you know, stuff, but... you know what? I don't think it's... Like, I see this actually as, like, being, Colors Generations hybrid, I guess.
Man, look at the size of that thing.
I don't know. It seems like it has similarities. Similarities to both of them. It's because, like, I feel like it's kind of got that high-speed, more boosty feel of... Well, okay, because it doesn't feel as 2D. Like, everyone complains about the 2D, but it doesn't feel like the 2D is as big of a deal as people sometimes make it out to be. See, and I like this multiple pathways. Yeah, I'm actually saying this. Like, so I'm not necessarily being blown away by any means. No, I'm not. But I'm having fun. I am. I'm really having fun. Classic stage? Let's just try that. I'm gonna suck at this, just so you know.
Such power exceeds even my expectations.
Yeah, and the whole classic Sonic thing is with not being able.
That's a failure in my book.
You said it, Tails, my buddy. I don't even remember how to drop dash. I suck, okay? I'm not a good player by any means. Like, I'm pretty noob. Okay, I'm like sitting here trying to figure out what the drop dash is. Yeah, that's obviously working, buddy.
You've got a lot of nerve for a pint-sized Sonic.
You see, this is one thing. People never really seem to catch on that he was calling him a pint-sized Sonic from another dimension. I thought that was
Won't have to wait long to find out.
a very, interesting way to put it, actually. Okay, so this boss fight, it's nothing necessarily to be blown back by. I mean, we've seen this boss fight for a while. Also, one reason I'm not super excitable is I'm actually, like, super tired. And like I said, I've seen these stages. My thing with Sonic Mania, I think, when you see my Sonic Mania first impressions, is that was all new to me. I've seen all this before already, so that's probably a part of why... How do you select it? Okay, see, it's like weird because it's circle to like select stuff, but X to jump. Usually those are the same button. Nothing I couldn't get used to. This opening cinematic right here, though, like that's very reminiscent of the first first chemical plant zone. A wire attack. Yeah, they like
Stay focused, Rookie. We're off to find a shuttle.
Yeah, see, I could get behind this. Especially this part right here. So it's... Dude, you, like, accelerate massively fast with that sucker. Look at this. Also, music. Can I just say how much I love the music in this? It's just kind of like... And people say this is automated. Yeah, like, it's automated, right? But is that always a bad thing? Okay, I want to try these rail sections. Yeah, see, this is fun. See, like, at the beginning of the video, I was freaking out, right? Then, like, I'm not freaking out anymore, not by any means, but you can't see it, but I got a big smile on my face. I'm having fun with this. Like, people are saying this game is absolute garbage, right? They're just, it's not, it's too linear, it's too automated, but I'm having fun. Isn't that really the reason we play these games, is to have fun? And, you know, okay, maybe some people's definitions of what's fun and what's not may be different from one another, but you know what? Like, I'm enjoying this.
I'm on my way.
It's like, it does feel automated. I can tell it kind of feels like it's dragging you towards the same path, but at the same time, oh, I didn't grab the, the little wisp boost thing. That being said, I'm actually not making too much less time than I was before. And see, there's that red ring.
There's sand everywhere. Green Hill's looking a lot more like
Sandhill. See, and I appreciate the dialogue. Like, Sonic humor's kind of always been a little dumb, I guess you could say. Like, honestly, it's never been all that amazing. But the thing is that I look at this and I really see a lot of improvements. A lot of things in this game are actually good. Like, really good. In fact, I'm going to play through that again. I'm having fun with classic Sonic, or not classic Sonic, modern Sonic stages. Because my thought is like, this is a tutorial stage. It's been confirmed by Aaron Weber. This is a tutorial stage, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, I'm not expecting the world out of a tutorial stage. And even if the stages after this don't get necessarily much more open, or they're still linear, you know what? Like, ultimately, that's not a concern to me, because this is still fun. And it's going to get more difficult, and I missed that up. Missed that up again. Messed. Same difference, ultimately, right? And see, like, I kind of like this, because it feels like I have a ton of speed with the boost. Without it, I feel like there's not as much of it, but that being said... Okay, and, like, people also complain about there not being enough pathways, and, like, okay, yeah, I get it, I do. But at the same time, I'm the kind of player that once I play a stage, I pretty much take that same pathway every time. If you watch my Sonic 2 playthrough that I did on my countdown to Sonic Mania, literally I play the same route pretty much every single time, just out of habit. And so to me, not having a ton of branching paths, this is a stage as an example that we do have branching paths, but not having a ton of them isn't necessarily a negative thing to me and doesn't take away from the experience of the game. To me. And so people nitpick this game to pieces already, especially with all the leaks. I have not looked at any of the leaks yet. At all, actually. I'm trying everything I can to avoid those, because this game does look fun to me. And everyone may disagree, but I honestly feel like people are blowing this way, way out of proportion. Like, way, way, way out of proportion. This game is still going to be good. It may not be great. I'm, like, really not saying that at all, because well, okay. I think it's going to be a great game. I draw the line at saying, like, it's going to be an amazing game, because it really might not be, but at the same time, is it going to be Sonic 06 bad? Is it going to be like Sonic Lost World bad? And when I say that, I actually don't mind those games. They're fun games. But, you know, at the same time, it's... people make this sound like it's the death of Sonic. They really do, but it's not. It may not be the greatest game that we've ever... but you know what? It's still going to be a good game. I don't know. People are strange. Make a bigger deal out of things than they really need to. And like, okay, like I've said, I haven't really played Generations or Colors that much, and I'm getting the hang of this. And you know what? The thing that people might say is that it's too easy. But at the same time, I would almost argue that maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing in every case, especially... I don't know. I'm going to make an opinion video on this later, but I want you guys to know that my reaction to this is that I'm not amazingly blown away by this game, like you might have seen in Mania, but a lot of that is because Mania was a fresh experience. I've watched the same demo 100 times already because I'm like, this looks so much fun. You know, I think it looks fun. And so I have seen this before, and so that's probably a really big part of why I'm maybe not as excited about this the first time I'm playing through it. But that being said, you know, I'm actually having a ton of fun playing through this. Because, like, actually the way... You know, I'm going to bring this up. Like, this is for a video I just said I was going to make another time. But people get mad at this because it doesn't feel enough Generations or maybe Colors-esque to them. But it's literally both of them. The thing that I want to say about it is that people say it's too linear, you know, too automated. I actually almost feel like, and this is going to sound weird, I almost feel like this game is actually trying to be 2D Sonic in 3D. It's linear, you know, you're just trying to get from point A to point B, but I feel like it's trying to go back to the roots of what Sonic was originally intended to be, that the more you memorize the layout of the levels, the faster you get through it. Now, technically, you know, there may not be as many obstacles in terms of this, but there's a lot of small things that make it so that you can't make it as far. And so you kind of have to really memorize the level to try to get better speeds and play through it faster. And so the way that I look at that is that I see this as kind of that same concept, but being put into a 3D boost gameplay. That's not necessarily a negative thing. You know, I don't know if I would say I like this game as much as Generations from the little bit I've played gameplay-wise. Let me put this very clearly, gameplay-wise. But it's still going to be a super fun game, and now that I've actually tried this, heck, I'm buying this game. I was going to buy it anyways, you know, but I wanted to try it out. I was like, if there's a free demo, why the heck would I turn down the opportunity, huh? You know what I mean? Oh, so that's how I do this stomp. I'm like, noob, okay, I know you're cringing in your seats watching this for the people who actually play these games. But hey, you gotta start somewhere, and my experience with Sonic was mostly when I was younger, and I've gotten heavily back into him recently, but because of that, I've missed out on a lot of the games that people would qualify as being, quote-unquote, great games, like Colors and Generations. But heck, that opinion seems to be changing, which... something I'm actually going to discuss in the next video. I'm going to make a follow-up video. See, and look, all this dialogue. I appreciate that so much. Anyways, I know I haven't played much about the modern Sonic stages. That's because this is the part that makes me the most excited. I'm gonna do a follow-up video on this and explain why I think this is going to be a great game, regardless of for the same reasons that everyone claims that it's terrible. And we're gonna kind of go over that. But for right now, let's not worry about it. And I'm super happy that I got to try this demo, and it's definitely cemented the fact that I want to buy this game, even if it was just for the gameplay. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into this, especially if you stayed here for the whole thing. You probably got bored after the first 3 minutes, but you know what? That's okay. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see y'all later.